gonna switch on over really quickly to Granblue Fantasy Relink, the game that I mean we've talked about this game like I don't know how many times at this point on the podcast, but it is once again coming out this year.
Well, they say, but
They
it could be
say
delayed. Yeah, unless
it,
it's out, we don't want to be like it's out this year. So
yeah, it at least says 2023 is what they're quoting for it. Last year it was, they gave us a detailed, breakdown of, what pushed them back. And I mean, this game always looked like a lot of fun. It was a 4v,
yeah,
co-op kind of not hunter style game, but I mean, essentially, yeah, you were taking on big bosses and kind of going through an open, not open world, but a story. There's a story in this game, and just taking down bosses with a lot of fun. I mean, it looks good too. Like honestly, this game was scheduled for 2 years ago.
there's no mobs? Is there mob fighting in this
I
trailer?
think there's a little bit. I don't know about in this trailer. Yeah, there's mob fighting. Yeah, here we are. Some mob fighting, and it
Okay,
looks clean.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Like this,
really good.
like it looks really good. And I think that's the worst part about this game is that it looks so good, but it's taken so long. And we've talked about the fact that it started out with Platinum Games doing it, and then they broke off from this, and then they had a Babylon's Fall.
We still don't know what happened. Like, did Platt leave or did Platt get fired from the project? Is the question.
I don't know, because Babylon's Fall came after this. After they left, that was the next thing that came out for them.
Good game, yeah.
Which is a game that does have a 4v1 system. I don't know, maybe they were inspired. Maybe they just thought they could do it better. I don't know, maybe cygames was hard to work with. I have no clue, but it looks like they're doing their job with this one, and we now have at least another release launch window.
Well, it just says 2023, so with
the entire 12
months, like it's just
the entire year.
Big, it's like I don't know. Anyways, I mean, it looks good. I do want this game to do well because it looks so damn good. Yeah, I want to like play this game and I want to like enjoy it and I want it to be a really good game. So
can you imagine like this? So like this game plus Blue Protocol, like that would be.
So it's all I'm gonna play. I would just play those two games for like the whole year.
If this is anything like Granblue, because I don't think they've never really given us a breakdown of what the heck is actually the loop of this game. Like, what are you doing in between just fighting? You know what I mean? Like, is there just some detailed...
It might be a traditional RPG. Like, is it story driven or like?
Like, do you go through the story and then like Monster Hunter, you also go do grind for extra quests and stuff
is it
like that?
Multiplayer? Like, I don't think they've ever been like, hey, it's multiplayer. Like, I don't.
I think it has. I thought it was multiplayer from the start, but
I think it's single player.
Is it just wait? Is it really just single player?
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, that would be a waste. Like, because I the whole thing was I thought this was online.
No, I don't think it's online.
I thought that there was like a single player version and there was also a multiplayer, and then you could maybe they never said anything of like you could co-op in the single player stuff, but I figured like some of these bigger boss fights were multiplayer.
Like raids?
Were like raids, yeah. Like they were just...
mate. Well, I don't know. They've never like said anything in trailers, and if you go to the website right now, like the gameplay section of the website is just like grayed out. Like you can't even read about the gameplay. Like it's great. Like you can't. Yeah. So it's coming out for PS5, PS4, and Steam.
Okay.
And there's like you can see the characters. Yeah, it's single player. I just looked at it. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's primarily single player, but then there's an online function where you can play up to 3 other people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I need.
So there you go.
Yeah, I mean it looks great, and of course we're not gonna get into the fighting game, but there is Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. That came out.
Yeah, it's like a sequel, right? Which is kind of like
sequel. Which is nice. I mean, it's great for that community.
Well, I'm glad. Is it ArcSys as well still? Or?
It's still ArcSys. It's ArcSys plus they are adding, of course, it's going to have rollback and also crossplay between PS4, PS5, Steam. So it's
perfect.
So I heard that apparently all the community really wanted was just rollback. So they're in good hands. And they even have that weird janky lobby system from all the Arc system works
from Guilty Gear.
from Guilty Gear. Yeah, they have that. They changed up some, they added some art assets, not assets, but enhanced the art. There we go. With, as they said, in-game shaders and post-processing effects have been enhanced to replicate the iconic art style of Granblue Fantasy. But no, with that weird online lobby thing that they have now, it has like a Fall Guys portion to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Granblue's Legends.
That's fun.
Okay, it's so while you're waiting for, I don't guess it's while you're waiting for a game, because I've seen the trailer. It's more like while
Well,
you're just
I'm just gonna play that. I'm just play fucking that.
hold up. Let me just show you this crap, bro. It's so dumb. I was like, wait,
Whoa, this is good. I'm
are
gonna
y'all
fucking play this,
serious?
dude.
It's like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
we're serious about this. And I'm just like, excuse me, the world of Granblue versus battle
Oh,
against others like never before. I'm just like,
this looks fun.
I thought this was just normal crap. And then it's like, there's
Whoa,
a
this
soccer
looks
game.
fun. This looks sick.
I can't tell if you're really enjoying it.
Yeah, I would love to play soccer.
Claim your crown. And then here's the Fall Guys game. This is Fall Guys.
Oh my god, that's fun.
No, it's just really Fall Guys. It's just really it's just like a party.
Oh my god,
game.
this looks ridiculous.
Part
I'm
of
gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this game just for this.
Part of me was just like, okay, this can't be. I couldn't take it seriously, but another part was just like, it looks kind of fun just to mess around in, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this game and not touch the fighting game part of it.
just play those two. I hope they expand. Right now, there's only those like 2 games in there, but hopefully they'll make it a full on Fall Guys. Make us laugh with that.
How big is Arxis? Because they do so many games.
Well, I mean, I think they have they have different producers and different teams working on those games, and I assume that there's parts that they don't have to worry about. Maybe so if Cygames is essentially, I don't know if they're the publisher. I believe they might be the publisher for the game.
Cygames is, I think, the publisher for Granblue Fantasy Versus,
Yeah.
but they're making Relink.
Yeah. So, in that case, Arcs doesn't have to worry about like promotion or any of that type of stuff. They're just doing what they do, and they already got the base game there. So they've kind of added some new things to it, and I think maybe I guess they're just fine. I think fighting games don't cost a lot to make. They're not the most expensive from what I've heard, and the teams are typically small for the most part, unless you go bigger. But
yeah, Arxis is like the king of anime fighters. They do it so well.
They do it so well at this point. Like, there's like, if you need your game translated to an anime art style or something, you go to them or you go to CyberConnect.
Yeah, it's funny because CyberConnect got fired from Remake 7 Remake. Yeah,
because they don't
like,
do that game. Can you imagine if it would have just been like one of the freaking Ultimate Ninja Storms? It would have been one of those games. Cloud would have been zipping around and just like 4-button combat all day. We would have been like, what are we playing? What are we playing? Anyways, that's gonna do it for us.